Hello everyone, this is Aditya. Today I'm going to show you guys, walk you through my new house, high-end house hack. Also I'm going to talk about how I purchased this house using purchase plus improvements. So I'm going to talk about what's that improvements is, how much investment I made into this house, and what I'm going to do with this one. So come on up, follow me into the house. So it's a nice 3-bedroom house with a garage plus basement mother-in-law unit with a it was 1-bedroom unit. I'm gonna make it I already made it a 2-bedroom unit in the basement, so you guys gonna see. So as I said, I moved into this house just a few days ago, so please don't mind about the messiness inside the house. It's messy, and I haven't bought any furniture for a reason. So let me first talk about how I purchased this house. So first thing, this house is in a better neighborhood. So it's in a South Windsor. If you are familiar with Windsor, you know what South Windsor is. So there are a lot of nice schools nearby. So this one, it cost me $285,000 to purchase. So first, it's a discount price, because in this area I know the properties are selling for $320,000. How I got this? Because I acted very quickly at the right time. That's how I was able to buy this house. But the reason I purchased it, because I see there is a lot more value to add into this property. So if you look at back of me, this is the living room and that's the kitchen. But nowadays many people want to live in a house where there is a living room and a kitchen. It's an open concept. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that wall off. So this is the living room. That's the entrance where we came in. And this is the kitchen. So from the living room you're entering into the kitchen. So this thing, the previous owner, he renovated the kitchen. He just redone the cabinets. The old cabinets he threw into the basement. So this one is the new cabinets, but he haven't changed the floor. And if you see there, it's a nice backyard, and I love to have a deck there, but he did not do that. And the same thing, open concept. So I'm going to do this, remove this one, make a sliding window and throw a deck outside and change the flooring and make it an open concept, throw an island here. So it will be like a nice high-end house in this neighborhood. That's what, so that type of properties will sell quickly when I want to sell it in future. But again, now the question comes is, I don't have all this money to do this renovations to add this value to the property. But you know what, if you are buying a property that you're gonna move into the house, the banks, most of the banks, they give you purchase plus improvements. So that's the mortgage name. So if you want to add value to the property with bank's money, that's the best way to go, because your investment is minimum but your return on the investment is high, and also you're making your place a lot more better. So that's what I always look for. I always look for value add in properties. So now I move in, I do all these improvements. When I sell in future, it's gonna be value add in properties. So whatever the forced appreciation, I'm gonna reap the benefits, because it's an owner occupied property and you don't pay tax on that. So that's the purchase plus improvements mortgage. So always when you're looking to buy, talk to your mortgage guy, because they know, ask them about purchase plus improvements. And let's continue with the walkthrough. So now we're gonna get into the bedrooms. So now we are going into the bedrooms and the washroom. So let me continue with the walkthrough. So this is my office room. I set it up, I will use it for two purposes. One, my office room, and from here on you're gonna see more videos from here. So that's my studio plus office room. And washroom. So I'm gonna add some more value here too. I really love the flooring. It's a good size washroom, and there is a big closet here. But one of the biggest thing that I always notice in many old washrooms is they don't have exhaust fan. So I'm going to install that, because that will let the washroom keep, keep nice. The paint won't peel off if there is a lot of humidity in the room. So and also I'm going to change this vanity just to feel good, because now I have bank's money. I can add value wherever I want. And these are the 2 bedrooms I have. I'm going to use 1 bedroom for Airbnb. It's a good sized bedroom. Come on in. So it's a good sized bedroom actually. It's I believe it's a 8 by 12. I believe it's a good sized closet there. So Airbnb, if I rent it for Airbnb in Windsor, I can get like at least 500 to 600 at least. That's after the vacancy and everything. And this is my bedroom. Again, if you have watched my previous video where I walked through my previous duplex, so you might notice my bookshelf always in bedroom. That's for a reason. I want to remind myself every day that I want to read books. So that's the place where I'm going to hit the bed every day, right? So that's why I keep my books in the bedroom. And also I'll keep my vision board. Right now, as I said, I'm still like figuring out things, so I still did not get my board, but I have my vision board from previous one. I'm going to attach it soon. And also, if you noticed, I have till now, I used all the bed frames and all the stuff that I'm using in the house. They are like very economical from IKEA. Almost like bed frame is $200 and the table is like $10. So I'm being a cheap landlord here for a reason. I don't want to spend too much money on this kind of stuff, because it's not giving me any returns in future, and it works and it looks a lot better. So now we're gonna go into the basement. Actually, I already rented out the basement. It's a good size unit. It's rented for $1,000 because they are my good friends. That's why I gave them for $1,000 all inclusive. But in this area, for that basement size, you're gonna see it will be at least rented for $1,200 at least, no question, because of the size and because of the location. So let's walk into the basement, check it out. If you notice here, I have a door from the kitchen that's gonna be changed. I'm gonna close this door because they have their own door from here. So this is the exit they have. So come on, walk through into the basement. So I have done a little bit changes here, not much. So before, the one where I'm standing, if you watched my previous video, I showed you that what I have done. So this was like the full living room. I added this part. So this is new. Now it's a bedroom. It's a good size 10 by 12 bedroom with a closet. So it's a good size. Now they're going to install their bed and everything. So they're still like, they also moved in like a couple of days ago. So it's a good size bedroom and it's a good size living room. And check it out, this kitchen. So this is my favorite place. It's a good size kitchen, good size cabinets in the basement. It's hard to find, and look at the height. So I'm 5'6", and this one I would say 7, maybe more. So this part, I'm gonna give a tip. The previous owner, he did a fantastic job. What he have done, he purchased this property. The basement was not finished when he purchased it. This one is like literally everything open, nothing was there. So this guy, he purchased for 190. He finished the basement. He did the new kitchen as I showed earlier. So the new kitchen upstairs, and he threw the old kitchen cabinets here. Just a new, what do you call this one? So that's new, couple of things new, but rest everything, like he literally redone, did a mother-in-law suite in the basement. So he purchased for 190, and I believe he might spend like 30,000 max for redoing the whole thing, waterproofing and drywall and flooring, kitchen. So now he sold it for 285,000. In 2 years he got like 60,000. So that's a value adding tip. and I purchased it almost ready to move in for a couple of reasons. Because I'm moving into the house, I live in the house, I get it for 5% down. It's an owner occupied, and plus I have a basement where I'm getting a rent, and also I have 3 bedrooms. I can rent 1 room in Airbnb. So literally the rents I'm getting, it will cover my mortgage. It won't cover the other expenses like my other duplex, but hey, you know what, I'm living in a better location, I'm living in a good house, and now because after I renovate my kitchen, that's gonna be a nice open space where I can host more parties, because now I'm a real estate agent, I'm gonna host more and more parties. So that's the whole reason I purchased this house. And if you look at the place is good size, it's a redone nicely, and I think I'm gonna stop here because that's all left with the house. But let's talk about the purchase plus improvements. And if you have any questions regarding the purchase plus improvements, and if you have anything that you want to ask me, make sure you leave a comment below. Ask me about why I purchased, or about whatever you have in your mind. Just ask me. So I'm gonna stop for this video here, and thank you very much for bearing with me in this walkthrough. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you have anything to say, leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button, and see you guys in a later video.